People don't understand
Stack it in my bag. Yeah, stack it in my bag. Got a crypto grind. Currency's flowing, every coin's on my mind. My coin base the upper, watch your numbers climb. In this damn fine, feeling so prime. Hustling these protocols, phones in the van. Emptying out my radar, I can't understand. Jumping on the wave, watch me move the plan. Holding diamond hands in this crypto land. Got my eyes on the prize, making moves like a king. Every transaction hit a cash raises ring. Ride a blockchain, we won't never be slow. In the world of finance, that's the profit.
if you're holding real world assets, utility assets, you are a bank.
Yeah, of course, we go over the news and stuff, but we just do what feels natural when we be doing our thing.
You gotta get this money on. What it do? My peoples, what's good? What's good?
What's good?
What up, everybody? What's good? What's good? We back.
Right.
We give people the time. Come in over here on YouTube. Look like we got them rate cuts. So
yeah.
Cheers. Everybody get your cups. Cheers to the beginning. I know, you know what I'm saying, it don't. That's what we told y'all it was gonna do. Don't worry about that. But in the very near future, you will start seeing the benefits of the rate cut. So cheers to everybody that held on to this long good job. This is just the beginning. I believe they want to cut rates 2 more times before this year is over. So like I said, cheers.
Yep. Congratulations. Congratulations.
Cheers.
Finally got a recut after all this time.
We've been waiting on rate cuts since about what? About May? June?
For the longest.
Been waiting on rate cuts for a minute now. So shout out to everybody who stayed vigilant. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to y'all. Cheers, cheers, cheers. So yeah, we're gonna talk about that, of course. That's pretty obvious. Y'all knew we was talking about that. We got a couple articles we are gonna go over. We got, we're gonna talk about Eric Trump. And he's saying that he says weaponized banks pushed him to embrace Bitcoin adoption. So I guess we got some more to add to that because I feel like he said that on an occasion before. So we're gonna kind of go into detail about that. Kraken. So Kraken to reduce fees, increase USDC and EURC liquidity in partnership with Circle. So we're gonna talk about that. Then we got stablecoin issuers and custodians in the UK may be regulated like banks next. Ooh. Yeah, we're gonna talk about that as well. Yeah, we're gonna talk about these rate cuts. And I got a little video we're gonna play with the Fed announcing the first rate cut in 9 months. There you go. That's how long it's been. This is the first rate cut in 9 months. Yeah. So this signals more reductions to come because they held out for so long. So yeah, y'all, we're gonna get into it. We're gonna actually start off. We can start off with this Kraken news right quick. Let's get into it with this Kraken news.
Cracking. Let's get it cracking.
Let's get it cracking. Hey, welcome to the channel, Beautifully Healed. Welcome to the channel. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you turn the notifications on.
What's good? What's good? So the Kraken Circle partnership. So basically Kraken, which is a big crypto exchange, people buy, sell coins, of course, and Circle, USDC, you already know what it is, stablecoin. So basically what's new is Kraken and Circle formed a partnership to boost stablecoin features on Kraken. So Kraken will increase liquidity for USDC, making it easier to trade large amounts, obviously, reduce conversion fees for stablecoin transactions, and add EURC support for the first time. And this is important because it's cheaper, smoother, and it moves in and out of stablecoins on Kraken. More trading pairs and uses for USDC across Kraken's app, and the Euro users get native Euro stablecoin EURC option on Kraken as well. So how big are these stablecoins? Pretty much USDC is the second largest USD stablecoin, right behind Tether. About $68 billion in market cap, around $661 billion in 30-day trading volume, and it's accepted by Visa on multiple blockchains. And Visa says stablecoin settlement jumped from $250 million to $1 billion in just a few months, man. And then EURC is much smaller with about $238.7 million in market cap, and it's roughly 33.8 million 24-hour volume, and it's growing fast from around 36 million 14 months ago to around 238 million right now. So it's a lot of money being moved through these stable coins. And then Kraken, they're ranked 13 in spot trading and 11th in derivatives volume. So they're moving up on the list. They're moving up in the ranks. And the bigger picture is that USDC adoption has grown, since 2024, alongside broader stablecoin market growth, tokenization, payments, and DeFi increasingly uses stablecoins as the digital cash layer. And Visa's acceptance of USDC and EURC underscore mainstream integration, because I'm pretty sure half of y'all got at least one Visa card in your wallet pocket right now, right? So Circle says they aim to build the largest, most used stablecoin network, and they're partnering with platforms like Kraken to bring the stablecoin benefits to millions of people. So this is a win. This is a win for Kraken. I mean, USDC, this is a kind of a win for them, but Kraken, this is definitely going to benefit Kraken way more.
So especially since USDC the most popular stablecoin right now.
Yeah, it's popping right now. It's the most popular right now for sure.
Yeah, so it's the smartest hell. This is smart as hell.
Even though Tether is technically still, number one, Tether got to catch up. That's why Tether trying to tie themselves to all this different shit. All these different assets, and trying to buy gold and trying to buy bonds and trying to, be with this company and that company. I mean, USDC is making their rounds too, but I feel like Tether's doing it in a more slick way. USDC is just like, yo, we that one. So
yeah, but Tether attaching themselves to the right shit. So
yeah.
For sure. So yes. I seen Eva brought up that crack app. I forgot about that. Remember they called it the crack app? That crack app. I forgot about that. For real.
Crazy.
Yeah, so we got another article about the UK. Now, this was when you sent me this, I was like, what is this about? So stablecoin issuers and custodians in the UK may be regulated like banks next. What?
Yeah, the UK is moving, fam. The UK is moving. So basically the UK's financial watchdog, the FCA, is proposing new rules for crypto. They want to directly regulate stablecoin issuers, custodians, and crypto asset trading platforms. So what regulated banks mean here is that these crypto firms could have to follow rules similar to traditional finance. So stronger asset safeguarding, segregation, better governance and risk controls, higher resilience standards, clear disclosures and reportings, and official authorization before serving customers in the UK. And for investors, this is safer for them, right? Safer for their assets. Well, at least this is what they, this is what they claim. And also clearer information about risk and how the platform operates, and just more transparency and accountability if something goes wrong, because shit can always go wrong. And then reduce chance of sudden platform failures due to poor controls. And what it doesn't mean is it won't remove crypto's volatility, and prices will still swing a whole hell of a lot, and it won't make investments safe. It sets fair rules and protections, but it's not going to make investments safe. So it's like it's still risk with this shit. And then the FCA, who's the watchdog, their approach and their goals are to balance innovation with the protection, and build that competitive, trustworthy UK crypto sector, right? Because they want to strengthen it over there, fam. Like we was talking about, who was we talking about the other day? Was it France?
France.
I think it was France and Germany, right? So that's over there. That's over there, in the UK. Are France, is Germany's part of the UK? What's part of the UK? Put it in the chat. I'll be forgetting what countries are part of the UK. I know it's like a couple of them, but you got Germany, you got France, you got all these other countries over there in that area in Europe, like really getting on board with this shit. And they want to focus on areas with the greatest risk of harm, and be flexible. Firms do the right thing, whatever that is, may face lighter supervision. Basically, I feel that that's firms who's paying the right people. they're gonna face lighter supervision, right? Just because we was talking about who was that had a babysitter? We was talking about having a baby.
Oh, we was talking about Binance. And
Okay, okay, okay,
yeah. They got a
okay,
babysitter over there making sure they ain't doing illegal
okay.
shit.
Okay, so the UK is England, Wales, Scotland, and Northern Ireland. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Um, and it matters now because the FCA mostly focused on ads and promotion rules and anti-money laundering checks. And the consultation goes much further towards full operational oversight of key crypto businesses, especially stablecoins that are used like digital cash. So basically, Queen, the UK is moving to put stablecoin issuers, custodians, and exchanges under stricter bank-style rules
So
because
here
they
we
know
go.
they need it. They know they
So
need it.
yeah, and we know we need it too. Because look at this: the U.S. and the U.K. moved toward joint crypto regulatory framework.
Damn.
We follow the UK. So
Yeah.
now y'all see it right here firsthand. So the United States and the United Kingdom are taking steps toward closer cooperation on digital asset regulation, a move that could align rules across two of the world's largest financial markets and make cross-border crypto activity smoother for businesses and investors. And so I
Yep.
wanted to show this. That's why as soon as you started reading, I'm like, hold on. Because I seen a headline talking about this, about the UK and the US
Mm-hmm.
working together. So they have a joint crypto regulatory framework. So they're
Yep.
considering things like how stable coins are regulated. So that's why I'm like, that's what he's talking about right now. How crypto assets are kept and preventing money laundering. Um, and then also part of the idea is to create a shared regulatory sandbox. So that means crypto companies could test new products or services under a limited legal framework in both countries before going fully public. This helps test risks and figure out what rules work well.
Mm-hmm.
So this why they are doing this is because big crypto firms like Coinbase, Circle, Ripple, they have been asking for clearer and more consistent rules between the US and the UK because having very different rules in each country creates headaches. So aligned rules would make things easier for businesses or investors who operate in both places, less confusion, fewer compliance costs. So for the US, stablecoins are becoming more globally important and they want US issued or US regulated stablecoins to stay competitive. For the UK, they want London to remain or become a key center for digital asset finance after Brexit. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, this is going to be huge. That's what I'm saying. What he talking about is them moving forward. So y'all see how quickly we're gonna shift things because the UK got a lot of shit in place already. So if we working with them, we pretty much saying like we combine in on some shit that they already agreed upon. So we just pretty much saying, all right, we're gonna do the same thing. Send us all y'all shit. We're gonna copy it. We're gonna do the same thing over here. That
Yep.
way we all on the same page. That's pretty much what the US is saying because the UK was ahead of us this whole time. Y'all gotta remember we was behind. They was ahead of us. So we linked with them. So we pretty much copying and pasting they rules and shit and just implementing it over here. So that doesn't take long to do is what I'm saying because it's already been agreed upon.
It was already a thing before
Yep.
it's a thing to the masses, right?
Mm-hmm. So
uh
yeah. So yeah, no, this was
that's crazy, fam. That's crazy. I mean, we pushing closer, fam. We pushing closer. You just gotta stay the course, yo. You just gotta stay the course.
I'm telling you. So okay, so yeah, that's interesting. So yeah, y'all get ready because them we on the brink of getting that clarity at passed momentarily. It's you know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? You think about it, you could be weeks or maybe months, a month or two away from that bill being signed into law
Mm-hmm.
and that being the catalyst to begin this super cycle and going into 2026. So yeah, um y'all better keep accumulating because yeah, if you still here, gang, I'm telling you, the reward is coming for your patience. You are about to
Mm-hmm.
be rewarded. Um,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
so let's talk about Eric Trump right quick. So what he talking about? He said that he says weaponized banks pushed him to
Yeah.
embrace Bitcoin adoption.
Yeah, your boy be talking. He be talking, fam, just like his daddy, right? Um, so basically, Eric Trump, co-founded the crypto company called American Bitcoin. He says that big banks shut down some of Trump's family accounts, which pushed him towards Bitcoin and crypto. And he claims that banks like J.P. Morgan, Bank of America sent letters ending services for properties of his that his family manages, So they just basically sent them jokers a letter like, yeah, we ended services with y'all. And then he calls this the weaponization of the financial industry, meaning that he thinks banks use their power against him for political reasons. Well, duh, yeah. That experience made him interested in DeFi. Keyword: that experience made him interested in DeFi. Then the same thing
So he's
happened to
here for
Kanye.
DeFi. He's here for DeFi, not Bitcoin, right? Pretty much.
He said Bitcoin and crypto, so it pushed him towards everything. But yeah, he's here for DeFi. He's definitely here for DeFi. Didn't the same thing happen to Kanye with didn't JP Morgan do the same thing with his accounts? I feel like they shut down his shit too.
Yeah, remember he had
Right?
$1 billion in there. He had $1 billion.
Yeah. Had all that bread in there. So DeFi, where people could use money systems not controlled by a single bank. So what American Bitcoin is doing, his company is a Bitcoin accumulator. And it's a company that tries to steadily collect and hold Bitcoin for investors. And CEO Michael Ho said that they use Bitcoin mining as part of one of their strategies to get BTC at a below market price. This matches a trend where miners hold more of their Bitcoin instead of selling it right away. And he said Eric Trump says this makes sense because he comes from real estate, which is illiquid, meaning it could take, months to sell a building and get the cash for it. And he says, Bitcoin and crypto is a good hedge for that because you could sell large amounts quickly, more than, a property. Because that, you already know, you explained the process of selling the house or selling the property. It just takes way too long. So he sees Bitcoin as an alternative where traditional finance can be shut off or weaponized. And some public figures like Robert Kiyosaki support Trump's push into crypto. Arthur Hayes, who we talked to before, thinks that future pro-liquidity economic policies could spark a big crypto rally. And tokenization, right? Tokenization is growing mad fast. Polygon leads in real world assets with over 1.1 billion in TVL, and China developer Cezanne Group plans NFTs, non-fungible tokens, and tokenized debt, showing global expansion of RWAs. So basically, he's saying yo, get in the blockchain or don't, and just be left behind because you're gonna be tied into they traditional systems, and they traditional systems is moving over to blockchain anyway. So get ahead of this stuff. Get into blockchain. Get into DeFi. It's DeFi, so you can continuously make bread and do what you need to do later on.
I'm telling you, it's a glitch in the matrix. Y'all don't believe us. I'm trying to tell you.
Are they gonna see?
You holding yourself back. Some of y'all been dreaming about that vacation that you ain't been able to afford for 3-4 years now. This could help pay for that. It's one of them things like, bro, if he's sitting here telling you his trajectory, so he went from Bitcoin and crypto to DeFi is what really got him tapped in. That's literally what we've been preaching. Like, that's what we've been telling you. Once you get in crypto, it's like, all right, get acclimated, and then boom, here's DeFi. Assets could be working for you. So yeah. So shout out to Eric Trump for speaking up on that. So Paige just sent us something in the Telegram. I don't know if you saw it, D.
I did see something while I was reading, but I wasn't able to read it.
Okay. I just sent it to you because I need to pull it up right here. So we're gonna talk about this real quick because Paige just mentioned this to us in the Telegram.
Shout out to Paige.
Shout out to Paige. Is Paige in here? I don't know if he's in the live. So the SEC approves generic listing standards for commodity-based trust shares. So yeah. So let me see, because Paige said they are getting ready to use that rubber stamp. So let's see what this means. What's this talking about? So what's the SEC doing? So it looks like the SEC approved generic listing standards for something called commodity-based trust shares. So commodity-based trust shares are investment products that are tied to the actual value of commodities, things like gold, oil, or digital assets that are held at spot. So real holdings, not futures contracts. So these standards are generic because they apply broadly. If a commodity trust share meets the standards, an exchange can list it without having to go through a lengthy individual rule change approval process by the SEC. Oh, this is big. Holy shit. So okay, shout out to Paige for sending this was a gem. So why this is important? So this speeds up the process for getting commodity-based products, including digital assets, guys, listed on U.S. stock exchanges. Companies won't need to wait for a special approval each time. It gives more clarity and certainly to investors and issuers, so they'll know up front what the rules are, which helps in planning. It helps the U.S. markets be more competitive in listing new kinds of financial products, especially ones tied to digital assets. So, so what else did the SEC approve at the same time? So the SEC also approved listing and trading of the Grayscale Digital Large Cap Fund. Oh, so that got approved. So which holds actual digital assets based on something called the CoinDesk 5 Index. So and they approved listing PM settled options on the Bitcoin related ETF. Okay, so yeah, this is this was huge. So they're pretty much saying, like, instead of just going through that whole process and listening on these exchanges and on on these different platforms, y'all ain't even got to go through that no more. That's because y'all know how lengthy this process is. It takes months.
It takes
they can just do it.
Yeah. We need to. Yeah, I mean, it's about time. Now, this is big though. This is big for the market. This is big for the market overall. Shit.
That was that's some huge news. Yeah, shout out to Paige. That was some huge news to come out today, along with the rate cuts. So we have before we get to the rate cuts.
We got
this New York. What's going on in New York? Shout out to New York. New York is like my, that's my second home now, apparently. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know I had such close ties to New York City. So apparently I'm finna have to be going there a little bit more in my life than I expected. Right. So New York regulator urges banks to harness blockchain analytics for crypto risks.
So New York, why? Kudos to you if you live in New York and you into crypto, because I know it's like crazy for you to
I know y'all annoyed.
Yeah. It's so annoying. Anybody I talk to from New York, they be like, "Yo, man, it's so crazy," but they figure out a way around
it. Happen though. Shout out to y'all for making it happen, because that's true commitment. That's true conviction. Is difficult as they making it for y'all to participate. Yep. So shout out to y'all. Shout out to the New Yorkers in the chat. If you're a New Yorker in the chat, drop a fire. Shout out to all the New Yorkers in the chat. I'm halfway a New Yorker, so I'm dropping a fire. You feel me?
Shout out to all people in the city.
New Yorkers, you feel me?
Shout out to all people in the city or upstate. Don't matter. So the New York Department of Financial Services, the NYDFS, led by Superintendent Adrian Harris, they oversee the banks in New York, including the state chartered banks and the foreign bank branches. So what they're telling the banks to do is to use blockchain analytics tools more when dealing with crypto. These tools can help track and analyze transactions on the blockchain. And they also saying, because of money laundering, sanctions, evasions, terrorist financing, and other illegal activities, they are heavy on this illegal shit, man. Like they're like pinpointed.
They trying to see stuff, because remember they said they're gonna use all the money they seize, so they trying to seize everything. They trying to get everything in that game.
Nah, that's a fact. Oh, we got New Yorkers in here heavy. Shout out to New York. So the New York DFS says that these tools already work well for licensed crypto companies, so banks should use them too, right? The banks have to use them. What else are they gonna do? And the NYDFS gave guidance about blockchain analytics to licensed crypto firms back in April of 2022. So 3 years ago, over 3 years ago, they did this shit. Since then, banks are running into more crypto activity as suggested, because I'm pretty sure a lot of their customers are pulling up to them, courtesy of BlockNation and others that have been talking about crypto online. They're probably pulling up to these banks like, yo, like, what's good? Are y'all, yo, you literally have people pulled up to the banks like, yo, y'all know about ISO 220?
Right. And y'all know them. I'm sorry, but y'all know them folks on the front end don't know what the hell going on. They just punching the clock in, man. Yeah, they just there.
They just there. They at MPC. They just there, fam. So similar safeguards are needed. And what banks should specifically do with the analytics is screen customer wallets and verify where crypto funds came from. Damn. monitor activity across the broader crypto ecosystem, and assess risk of counterparties like exchanges and other virtual asset service providers, and then compare expected versus actual customer behavior, and build a risk assessment using network-wide data, and then evaluate risk before launching any new crypto products. They not playing over in New York, fam. This is guidance, not a new law. So the bank should tailor controls to their own risk and keep updating their compliance programs as the tech and markets change. So the bottom line for this is, fam, like New York's regulators is pushing back to adopt the same kind of blockchain risk monitoring practices that crypto firms already use. So New York trying to get it going.
Trying to get right, yeah. Cause like, so when are y'all gonna allow y'all people there to get the shit without a headache?
I guess this is part of it. They want to make sure you ain't doing no crazy shit, some foul shit.
Gang, come on now. Like, I get it's New York though, so whatever.
They want to they listen. Their goal is to protect the financial system without changing the laws. They just want better tools.
Yeah, no, they want you priced out. They by the time they get it passed, they want you priced the fuck out. That's what it means. These being nice.
Telling you.
They want y'all priced out.
Yeah, that too. But shout out to everybody from New York that's actually getting these assets,
making it happen. I just seen somebody in the chat said one of their homeboys they got somebody from China buying their XRP and shit. Now how the motherfucker from China buying it? Cause I thought they couldn't buy it either. See what I'm saying? Them Chinese motherfuckers. Shout
out to China, yo. Shout out to
China, making it happen, gang, making it happen. So yeah, for what everybody been waiting for, we got the rate cuts. So the Fed announced first rate cut in 9 months. This is signaling more reductions to come. So I got a little clip here about the clear message the Fed is sending with interest rate cuts. So if you, like I said, if y'all want to see the screen, head over to YouTube, type in BlockNation Network. Other than that, you'll be able to hear the video.
Oh, somebody before you play that, Hawaii is the same difficult as F to get crypto. Damn.
See what I'm saying? And in Hawaii, expensive as hell to live. That's crazy. Right. Okay.
Make sure you got liking the live on YouTube, man.
Hold on, y'all.
Yeah. Well, they got to show the ads, fam. They got to get paid, fam. They got to get paid. Yeah. Make sure y'all liking the live on YouTube, man. It's a lot of y'all over there. Y'all not liking the live. Just put the thumbs up. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, Edwin. You know I'm at NYC for sure. It's a fact. All right. You can't hear it.
I can't hear it.
Nope.
This is CNN's website. I don't know why y'all can't hear it. It's not YouTube. Unless the video came from YouTube.
Maybe.
Maybe the video came from YouTube. Yeah, I don't know where else this clip is. So,
why don't you play it from you play it from another device?
Yeah. Hold on. All right, y'all. Everybody just gonna have to listen. Y'all ain't gonna be able to see it because YouTube don't let you play YouTube. Yep. Oh, okay. Hold on 1 second. Let me send it to myself.
Okay.
All right. So yeah, this is one of the main reasons we're doing the raffle, because stuff like this is one of the main reasons we're doing the raffle. All right, here we go. I'm gonna have to play an ad again. Yeah. 1 second.
Party Siding stands strong through it all and leaves a lasting impression. James Hardy, what the best are made of.
just delivered an interest rate cut, and it is the quarter-point cut that was widely expected. Now, this is a big deal because it is the first interest rate cut of the second Trump administration, and it's sending a clear message that Federal Reserve officials are more worried about the slumping job market than they are about stubborn inflation. They're acting now to try to shore up the job market before this trouble turns into something worse. And they're signaling this concern in their new statement that they just put out by inserting some new language that I'll read to you now. Fed officials say that job gains have slowed and the unemployment rate has edged up, but remains low. Fed officials also say that they have judged that downside risks to employment have risen. Now, at the same time, this statement also says that inflation has moved up and remains somewhat elevated, which just gets at this really difficult situation facing the Fed, where they're really trying to fight a two-front war, right? They're trying to fix the job market and they're trying to defeat inflation at the same time. It is really difficult. Now, as far as the voting here, this was actually almost unanimous. It was an 11-1 vote with Fed Chair Jerome Powell, joined by 10 of his colleagues, including Fed Governor Lisa Cook, who the president has tried to fire. The one dissenter is the Federal Reserve's newest member. That's Stephen Myron, the Trump loyalist and White House economist. Not surprisingly, he was in favor of a bigger cut of 0.5 percentage point. Now, looking forward, the key change with the Fed's projections is they're now penciling in a total of 3 interest rate cuts this year. Today's and 2 more quarter-point cuts. So that's a shift from June, when Fed officials had previously just penciled in 2 interest rate cuts. Now, what does all this mean to everyone at home? Well, the fact that rates have come down, that could be helpful for people who have credit card debt and people have floating rate debt like home equity lines of credit. But we should be clear, this is not a silver bullet that's going to fix the economy. Interest rates do remain high. The Fed spiked interest rates 3 years ago to try to fight inflation. That amounted to slamming the brakes on the economy. Now they're not going pedal to the metal and hitting the gas. They're sort of gradually taking their foot off the brake. Now, later this hour, Fed Chair Jerome Powell, he's going to take questions. I'm interested to hear what he's going to say about all of the pressure, the political pressure from the White House on Federal Reserve officials, and how many more interest rates he expects to have in the coming months.
So he said some interesting stuff here, and this is why you need to be in crypto. This is why you better get in crypto, and you better try and get as many people on board that will possibly listen, because they sat here and told you. What did he say? I'm gonna go back to it because I want him to say it again so that this sinks in, because we were talking about this earlier about these jobs in this job market, because a lot of people out here, maybe not people in this live, and maybe it is some people in this live, but a lot of people out here are in denial that they are getting ready to be jobless. They don't care if you've been in your career for the past 17, 18 years, gang. They getting ready to get rid of it. White collar jobs included. This ain't just labor. This is white collar jobs too. All y'all on the clock, gang. And they're telling you through these records. He literally said it. Hold on, let's go back to it.
Sending a clear message that Federal Reserve officials are more worried about the slumping job market than they are about stubborn inflation.
They're worried more about the job market because they know when this Clarity Act passes, they're going to go full throttle with AI. They're going full throttle, which means these companies are going to start cutting people because they're getting ready to implement the AI systems that they've probably been sitting on for the past year and a half. Years, a lot of them. And that's getting ready to get implemented. So they know that the job market, the unemployment is going to continue to rise. And then we ain't bringing that many jobs in on top of that. I'm going to let him finish. He says it.
They're acting now to try to shore up the job market before this trouble turns into something worse. And
so that's why they lowering the rates, because ain't nobody about to have no damn money, and ain't nobody got no money right now. That's why that's why real estate, that's why the houses coming down, because ain't nobody buying them shits. High ass interest rates, and motherfuckers is losing their jobs. That's why y'all need to be in crypto. This is why you need to be learning DeFi. If you know you potentially will be getting laid off from AI, you need to already have some plans in place on how you finna be supplementing for the income you get ready to lose. Especially y'all white collar job people. Y'all the ones that make them. Y'all the ones that have created this lifestyle for yourself. because you've been making over 6 figures the last 5 to 10 years, and y'all the main ones that's gonna be hurt the worst. That's why you need to be getting in DeFi. It's about to get ugly out here, gang. I'm telling you. It's about to get, he fucking just told you. It's gonna get ugly out here. White collar jobs, labor jobs, you're done. A lot of them.
It's gonna be wild, yo. It's gonna be wild.
I'm telling you. You know, you've been successful this far, but that's life. You gotta pivot. You gotta adapt. That's life, gang. Like, I get it. A lot of y'all feel the way, especially those that's been in their careers longer than others. But y'all cannot be in denial about this. So what you need to do, instead of complaining and crying about it, is figuring out ways now, while you still have that nice high-paying job, and figuring out where you actually need to be reallocating your money. I keep telling y'all year after year, this is probably going to be my 3rd or 4th year in a row, and D knows because holiday time is coming up. Cancel Christmas. You cancel the vacation. Cancel it. That money need to be going into some assets. It needs to be going into DeFi, and it needs to be making money for you. Oh, fucking well. Them kids gonna be, I'm telling, would you rather cancel Christmas and set y'all up so that y'all kids ain't finna be out here suffering when all these layoffs and stuff happen? Or would you rather just be like, oh, I can't bear to tell my child that they only getting 1 or 2 things for Christmas. I can't bear it. But then how you gonna bear to tell your child you just lost the house? How you gonna bear to tell your child the car getting repoed? How you gonna bear to tell your child that you ain't got no money for no groceries? Y'all gotta eat bologna sandwiches. How you gonna bear to tell them that? So I'd rather them cry about the little Christmas than later on be crying because we had to downsize to an apartment. I mean, that's hard to do when you coming from a nice size house. I'm just saying, that's a setback for a lot of y'all. A lot of y'all don't even like to drive in apartment complexes. You don't even like parking your car. But y'all done got so bougie. Y'all don't even like apartment complex. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. So y'all need to make sure I told y'all it was gonna be a tough conversation today. I really don't care if I'm hurting your feelings right now. I don't care if I'm hurting your pride. I don't really care. I'm gonna be the one to look at this camera and tell you that if you are not setting your finances up right now while you got this $250K a year job, you're going to be fucked in the next couple years, and you're going to be mad as hell. I'm telling you. I'm not sitting here saying this shit because I'm bitter or whatever the case might be. I don't give a fuck about careers. I wasn't born for that shit. I never dreamed to work. I have no dream job, and I'm proud to say it. That's me, though. But I'm just letting y'all career-oriented folks know you want to clock. You want to clock.
Yeah,
a lot of y'all want to clock.
Depending on what sector you in, you know, I mean, shit, I've been talking to people that already feeling the effects of it. You know what I'm saying? Already like, yo, I got to make a pivot. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know if my department going to be here in the next 6 months. Or,
these bigger companies have already began cutting. Y'all see Microsoft been cutting. Google been cutting. Dell been cutting. Cisco been cutting. A lot of these major companies, and these are the jobs where a lot of y'all make all this good money at. Like a lot of these tech companies, they've been cutting. So it's just going to get worse moving forward because now that we have regulation over here on the blockchain and with these digital assets, now they're like, okay, we can go fully autonomous now. We have the payment system for it. Because that's all the holdup was. Now, so when they have the rules and regulations, they can go fully autonomous now. So Walmart don't need you no more, cashier. And they've been trying to tell y'all for years. That's why every time I go on Walmart, I've been one of the people, I don't go on Walmart much. But I promise, every time I go in there, I feel like that self-checkout get pushed out more and more. You know what I'm saying? The self-checkout get bigger and bigger every time I go in there, motherfucker. So, hey, you better act now. Don't be waiting until you get the word that, oh, yeah, hey, y'all, they about to cut the department downstairs. Like, nigga, you next.
For real. I don't even like going there no more because now you got the delivery option. You got you can pull up to the parking lot.
Put it in the trunk.
And put it in the back and go. You know?
Yeah. Hey, Eric, the trucker said it the best. A small sacrifice now will make a huge impact later on. That's a word right there. I'm going to say that one more time. A small sacrifice now will make a huge impact later on. I know it feels heavy because I'm saying this September 17th, 2025, right before the holiday time. You probably done started booking the trips and all that shit. I'm telling you, if you sacrifice that trip y'all plan to take on Thanksgiving and sacrifice them Christmas gifts, and y'all use that money and you put it into some digital assets, have them assets working for you and create some different incomes for yourself, and you learn this DeFi shit, you are going to be thankful that you sacrificed that one time. Them kids will be all right. I'm sure they get stuff throughout the year. They're gonna be just fine.
Right.
So
Should be hard.
holiday spending is a scam anyway. Them kids gonna be all right. Tell you. I won't even trying to go there because I ain't want to get into folks' religious beliefs. I ain't want to get into folks' belief system, but yeah, I wholeheartedly agree. Holiday
It's a
spending
holiday.
is definitely
Shit, it's a holiday every month now. You know
gang.
what
You
I'm
spend
saying?
money every month on something. Like,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah, I'm telling you.
What's the next holiday? What's October? You got Halloween coming up. You know what I'm saying?
Just
Halloween, and after that, Thanksgiving and Christmas, and then New Year's, then what is it? Valentine's Day, then motherfucking St.
listen.
Patty's Day, then fucking
It's always something to be buying, spending
oh,
money. Always.
Easter.
That's the scam. That's the scam. So yeah, y'all just make that small sacrifice. Make that small sacrifice now. Like, don't be in denial. You know what I'm saying? I know people be on they, you know what I'm saying, high horse, cause you the supervisor. You the supervisor. You the manager. And like, all right.
No, freaking Royal Darkness said, give me my link to Ripple shares, and I'm gonna hit that XRP back. yeah. We were talking about that earlier, the link to shit.
Yeah. That's yeah. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna get my bread back and probably just throw it in XRP for real. If XRP ain't too much, or it's going to XLM. One or the other. Shout out DeFi King. I see DeFi King in the chat. So I actually want to play DeFi King's video. I thought I sent it to myself. Oh, here it is. I actually want to play DeFi King's video. So y'all know we've came on here.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No, I was saying he's in the chat.
Yeah. So yeah, y'all know we've talked about Snipverse. So he did a video on Snipverse.
Oh, yeah, we gotta go over there. We gotta start posting over there too.
Yeah, we definitely do. So let me go ahead and get this up for y'all. Look, DeFi King, I swear to God, bro, they put a content warning on your shit. They put adult content. Oh, maybe because he ain't got no shirt on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he ain't got no shirt on. That's probably why. Yeah, DeFi, you gotta make sure you put a shirt on, bro. Now they done shadow banned your shit. Just over that. Let me share this. All right, y'all. So yeah, Snipverse. So for those that's hip on the metal blockchain, Snipverse, get ready to be a platform I feel like definitely gonna pop off here soon. So yeah, we're gonna get into that right quick. So I'm gonna play this video right quick. D, you can hear it on YouTube?
Oh.
What is going on?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
That's what I'm saying. So y'all, this is why we're doing the raffle, y'all. We have to get better equipment. Like, this shit is stressful sometimes. This is what I'm talking about. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Could y'all hear it?
Yeah. What kind of video is it? Is it TikTok
video? Yeah, y'all can hear it on TikTok. I ain't talking about y'all. I'm talking about YouTube. What you say?
No, I was saying, what kind of video is it?
It's a video he put on X. So I'm just gonna have to play it out loud. But I'm sure he was gonna be showing stuff on the screen and stuff. That's why I'm frustrated, because it should be playing. This is not even YouTube. This is from X. It's not YouTube.
Yeah, I don't even. Were you trying to show it too?
Yeah, it's just a video. You can
I don't even see it. I don't even see nothing. We're not even.
What is wrong with this thing? Hold on, y'all. What the fuck? All right, can y'all see it now?
Yeah, I see it. I see it.
Yeah, what the fuck? Okay, maybe it does play. Okay, let's start it over.
Back again with another one.
I was about to say, gang.
Snips. Snips. Man, oh man. So what is Snips? What are you investing in? This is Snips. It's Web3 social media. It's Twitter built on the XPR network. And as you can see, I have a profile on there. So I'm going to drop the link for my referral code in the comments so you guys can go ahead and follow me. So it's pretty simple. You connect your WebAuth wallet to the website, and you can stake your Snips and earn 12%. Once again, never financial advice. I'm just telling you what's available. What are your options? So let's just take a look. So if you've used Twitter before, this is very familiar to you. This is exactly what you're going to see when you create an account on there, right? You'll got a home feed where you can see people posting. You can see I posted. My first video, a video I've already posted here on TikTok. But you can see, look at that. I'm earning from engagement. As people like my post and engage with it, I earn snips. So you can do this yourself. If you're already on social media posting all the time, why not do it in Web3 where you can earn passive income by posting? And you can stake your snips and earn 12%. Now, I did the video. This is the video right there. That'll show you how to purchase the snips token. Now, when I posted this video, it was, I think, about 50, 60 bucks for snips. And for 1 million, for 1 million snips, it was about $50, $60. Now it's $200. The platform is growing, but it's early. It is very early for Web3 social. And you could be at the front line of this. Like I said, you can stake your snips for 12 months and earn 12%. There's lower staking tiers if you don't want to stake your snips that long. And once again, you are earning as you post. You're already doing it for free. You might as well get paid. So those of you with a WebAuth wallet, connect to the Snipverse. I will drop the link, my referral code. Follow me.
Yeah. So yeah, he putting y'all on the Snipverse. Shout out to DeFi King. So yeah, I definitely wanted to play that to put people on the Snipverse. But no, we definitely gonna start posting over there.
Yep.
Snipverse probably gonna blow. So yeah, shout out to the Snipverse holders. If you hold a Snip coin, drop a fire. Everybody that's holding that done got them some snips. Drop a fire. I'm trying to see who tapped in. Who tapped in with the Snip coin?
Got the snips.
Yeah, who got the snips? I got my snips.
Got the snips.
Who tapped in with the Snip coin? Okay. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I love it. Been there since May. I love it. Talia. Shout out to you, Talia. Okay. Lexi with the sister locks. Okay. Miss Love. All right. So yeah. Alicia over here on YouTube.
It's a lot of people.
Yep. Lamont.
A lot of people.
So Leon has a question. He said, question or opinion. He hasn't been able to invest lately, but he made a lot in XRP. Would it be wise to sell some XRP and put money in other ISO tokens? We're not financial advisors, so I kind of hate questions like that, Leon. I ain't gonna hold you because I can't tell you what to do, and then I don't want to not advise you. XRP Maxi gonna tell you to just keep it right there. That's what an XRP Maxi would tell you. I don't know how much you made. I don't know the numbers, so I'm gonna play it safe and say keep it in XRP. I'm gonna play it safe, but that's not financial advice. But I would probably just keep the XRP.
Hypothetically,
because I don't know anything. I'm not a financial advisor. I don't know.
We did want to diversify. There's nothing wrong with diversification. We love diversification. You may want to look into stuff that's, like the Snipverse project. Seems like a solid project. You may want to look into stuff in the Hedera ecosystem. We was talking about Bank Social and Dovu the other day. Stuff that's, low. Stuff that's low, under a penny type shit. You know what I'm saying? So stuff in the Stellar ecosystem. You know what I'm saying? Maybe not the main tokens, because some of those main tokens are, pretty expensive, especially when you go towards like AVAX and a chain link or something like that. But there's definitely tokens, within these ecosystems that are under a penny or,
mad cheap. You got some solid advice right here from Link. He said never sell, only borrow against it. So I ain't gonna say nothing, but take that.
Yeah. I mean, there's different.
That way you still got all your tokens and you just borrowed against yourself. For real. I think that's a smarter way to do it than liquidate your tokens. Now you can diversify and you still kept your XRP. But I'm not a financial advisor and I don't know shit, so don't listen to me.
Yeah. At the end of the day, you just gotta do what's best for you. You know what I'm
saying? Yep. So the word on the street is word on the financial streets, y'all, is that Japan, and I'm going to pull it up on Google so somebody don't think I'm tripping. Japan is going to increase their rates on Friday.
Okay. Shout out to Japan. Japan been moving. But they kind of need to.
Yeah. So, y'all could look it up. That's why I put it up right here. So yes, the Bank of Japan, they did raise interest rates in 2025. I mean in January 2025. But yeah, they are thinking about raising the interest rates. I'm trying to think where I saw it earlier. Interest rates. Let me see.
What they did.
Okay, so now it's saying no. So they done switched it from this morning when I looked this up. So it says no, the Bank of Japan is not expected to increase rates in September. Its policy rate is anticipated to remain at 0.5% at the September 18th through 19th meeting, though a hike is possible in Q4 2025 or early 2026 as economists watch for favorable economic conditions and durable inflation. Ooh, okay. So that reverse carry trade is imminent. That shit is coming. So whether they, I mean, we're at the end of 2025. If you ask me, it's fucking September. So they may not be cutting in September, but that don't mean October and November is off limits. Like we're literally at the tail end of the year. So
That don't mean nothing. That don't mean nothing.
yeah, but that Japanese reverse carry trade is definitely another catalyst. So you might want to be paying attention to Japan and what they doing as far as their interest rates and shit go, because that definitely is gonna stir. It's gonna have the market red as fuck. I'm telling you, when if they hike them rates, they do it. That shit's gonna have the market red as hell. So you got
Man.
attention. So I'm just gonna pay attention on Friday because word is that they was supposed to be increasing rates on Friday, and I heard that from some very reliable sources. I cannot give out, but I have heard that from some very reliable sources that they are increasing. They're gonna increase them rates. So whether it be Friday or they do it in October or something, but yeah, the word already out there that they supposed to be increasing them damn rates, and I mean it say it right here too. So Q4.
Ease.
So that could cause that Japanese reverse carry trade. Who don't know what the Japanese reverse carry trade is? Do we need to go over that real quick?
Yeah.
Drop a one if we need to go over the reverse carry trade. So for people who don't know what it is. One. Don't be okay. We got some ones in the chat. Okay, so the carry trade. So basically that's when the investors borrow money, in this case in Japan, with very low interest rates. So they invest that borrowed money in a country with higher interest rates, like us, which they did. And so profit comes from the difference between the cheap borrowing costs and the higher return abroad. So example, borrow yen at 0.5% interest, exchange it for dollars, buy US bonds, paying 4%, pocket the difference. So the reverse carry trade. So this happens when the situation flips. So if Japan raises its interest rates, borrowing in yen is no longer cheap. So that makes the old strategy, borrowing yen, investing elsewhere, less profitable or even unprofitable. So investors who have borrowed yen to invest abroad may start unwinding their trades, meaning they sell off foreign assets and buy yen back to repay loans. So this can push the yen's value up quickly and create stress in global markets since a lot of money had flowed into higher yield countries thanks to the carry trade. So Japan's carry trade is huge. So a reversal can pretty much shake stock, bond, and can pretty much shake up the market. It could bond, stocks, and currency markets worldwide. So U.S. bonds, emerging market stocks, and even crypto can feel the effects because they benefited from the cheap yen money fueling investment. So a reverse carry trade often means a stronger yen, weaker dollar, and the dollar is down 10% this year, and more volatility in global markets. So that's why I said that reverse carry trade coming because the dollar is down 10% on the year.
Damn.
So it's coming.
Asset sell off. Here we come.
Yep. It's about to get bloody out here.
Oh man.
Yeah. Yeah, y'all. So pay attention to Japan. So that way when y'all get the word that they are increasing their rates, you was not gonna be shocked when you open up that cold wallet and that shit red as fuck. Because it's you know what I'm saying. So brace yourself for that. Go ahead and mentally prepare yourself for that moment. And then Paige said Japan is in real trouble financially. Markets will go fire red. Yes, they will. They will. So that's why we warning y'all to let y'all know, because some people not aware about the but that don't mean, don't panic sell. Don't panic sell.
Yeah. Like, oh my God, it's dropping. It's dropping.
Yep. So hey, yeah, I would just take advantage of that dip when it do happen, because that's the one everybody waiting for. That's that dip. That's that dip. A lot of seasoned investors have money on the sideline just for that moment when that Japanese reverse carry trade sets in. So yeah, y'all. Yeah, that was pretty much all I had for today. That's all. Did you have anything else, D?
Nah. I think we covered a lot today, just overall.
No, we did. I feel like y'all got well fed today. Today it was a lot of news today.
Yep.
So yeah, Paige said we buy when there's blood in the streets. 100% for sure. For sure. So yeah, y'all. The raffle. Yeah, we're gonna do the drawing on Monday. So we do have the raffle available. Shout out to everybody that's participating in the raffle. So yeah, 2 people will get a chance to have a free membership for a lifetime for classes and the Patreon with us with DeFi. Because we, you know what I'm saying, we preaching for y'all to, get in DeFi. So here we are. We got the Patreon for you to help people as they transition into DeFi as well. So yeah, the Patreon, we launched that on yesterday. So shout out to some people already joined it. I'll be honest, people was finding us on Patreon and was like joining before we really technically launched.
Yeah, before we officially launched. Yeah.
Before we officially launched, I'm like, I checked the email. I was like, somebody new member. Like, how in the world?
Shout out to the new members, yo. Shout out to the new members.
Shout out to the new members. So yeah, y'all, we getting ready to go crazy over here on the DeFi side. And really,
President said, don't forget the telephone call. Nah.
Oh yeah, I got y'all right off here. Yeah. We're gonna meet on Telegram for a good probably 30-45 minutes. So yeah, if you're in a Telegram, make sure you hop in there. Just about to chop it up with y'all, see what's going on, see what y'all need. But yeah, y'all, we Patreon gonna be huge. I'm so excited about the Patreon. Patreon and the Telegram, best decisions of your life. You got the Crypto Encyclopedia news and updates, and you got the Patreon where we just printing money. that's
way back in 2020 there was something like this, man.
Boy, I'd have paid for that shit so quick. Oh my God, I would have already been. I wouldn't have missed that. I would have knew what to do. I just didn't have proper guidance. Oh my God, Jesus Christ! If we had a BlockNation in 2020, my goodness.
My God.
My goodness. So yeah, man, just take advantage, y'all. Take advantage, because this is huge, and it's not just me and D. It's all of us as a collective. Everybody's in there helping everybody. Definitely can't take all the credit. Can't go take all the credit for it. But man. So yeah, make sure y'all get in that Patreon. The link for that is in the description. It's in the bio. It's in the link tree. The raffle's in there as well. So make sure y'all get y'all raffle tickets. Like we said, we're gonna do the drawing on Monday. That way you have an opportunity for 2 people to get that lifetime membership. So that's gonna be pretty huge. We're excited about that. So yeah, y'all, Patreon, we ramping it up. We about to go crazy over there. So shout out to everybody joining the Patreon, or people that got plans to join the Patreon. We'll see y'all in there. But other than that, I'm about to hop on this Telegram call with them right quick, and we're gonna see y'all tomorrow.
All right,
y'all.
Kween and Dean, we're building things in this crypto world. Nothing's as fine.
Get in blockchain now. Stop listening to the media. Stop listening to all the naysayers and all the doubters. Those are the same people that told people that the internet was just a phase. And now look at the world. Can't operate without the internet.
Listen, real quick. Don't disrespect yourself. And look these up. Right now. You won't regret it. Things are happening. Look these up. Right now.
So clean indeed, dropping crypto gems. It's like they got the vision, seeing future trends. Twirl with the moves before the crowd reacts. First to make connections, no room for the hacks. No speculation, just straight facts in and flow. Navigating this market, watching profits roll. From Bitcoin to altcoins, they know the game. In the world of finance, the change in the frame. Queen's got the insight, D's got the voice. Together they rise, man, and make the right choice. Educating the masses, bring it light to the dark. In this crypto revolution, they igniting the spark. So if you on the road, you better tune it tight. Queen and D on the mic, bringing truth to light. In every podcast episode, they said spent, but thanks in the hustle at the block to their right. So free.
Shit going crazy right now. Let me just go ahead and share my screen. So yes, the House passed the Genius Act in a 307-122 vote. Shout out to Congress who was tired of stifling innovation and got this done. So yes, the Genius Act is headed to President Trump's desk, who plans to sign it at the White House ceremony. This shit real deep.
Kween and
This shit real.
Dean,
Oh my god. Oh my god.